Kelley, and I'm going to read a few fairly new poems for National Poetry Month. This is called Funtown, formerly Stewart Avenue. Abandoned putt-putt golf course on a street that will eventually become prime prostitute stroll. A picture of me at age 5, hugging the flaking remains of a dinosaur on the 4th green. Prehistoric houses choked with weeds, astroturf buckling and bleached, water feature gone dry before I was born. My parents say this photo of me does not exist, that I've confused this memory with one of my Uncle Terry, our last visit before he packed up and moved to San Francisco with his boyfriend, before AIDS, before memento mori meant anything to him or me. I am certain I was there, squinting in the glare, a double image splitting us in half, the halo of sunspots transferring the life he would not finish so seamlessly I misremember where our lives intersect. Synapses carving, I was here. This is called Jean Arthur at the Lincoln Memorial. She comes out of the temple's shadows in profile against a fluted Doric column, hat-tipped Bogart style over one eye. She perches on the edge of Jimmy Stewart's suitcase, following a hunch he'd be there when he wasn't anyplace else. Husky-voiced, half-faced angel, an engraved coin. No screwball comedy here, just a savior throwing a shadow bigger than Mr. Smith's. Without her, he would be fed to the machine, common rightness thrown out the window with all of that of the people, by the people, for the people jazz inscribed at Honest Abe's feet. All the good that ever came into this world came from fools with faith, so she plays the biggest fool of all, a puppet master who takes no credit for her creation. 70 years later, she still moves through the interior, makes no sound, looks east over the reflecting pool, history at her back, the Union once again in peril. This is called Girl Crush. It's for Farrah Fawcett. I grew my hair and feathered it for you. We were the same shade of blonde. I had the red bathing suit poster on my bedroom wall, your smile a nightlight, signal to noise. But now I can see that your teeth were clenched, head thrown back, not so much playful as predatory, eyes telegraphing the temporary tingling I felt was fleeting. There would be no compromise after this image. You refused to take Charlie's calls or jiggle and giggle your way to stereotype. Your smile said, set me on fire. Expectations defied, burn faster, consume in a crackling wave. Love remains but is transferred. The curve of your breast said, I am not a mirror. Look elsewhere. This is called At Lake Forest Plaza, East New Orleans. The hotel is a skeleton, whitewashed ribs, its name a shadow etched into the wall like nuclear flash. Reed Boulevard is just one ground zero, I-10 a gallery of ruin. My memory is long. I came here on the run from Chris when he was alive and crazy, unwinding the double helix of us, embarrassed by his public madness. I wanted to sweat him out, find a place to go insane anonymously. Deep south, go down. I could only afford the outskirts, but I had memorized the map. So Canal, Vieux Carré, Carondelet, St. Charles Garden District were second tongue, steeped in Tennessee, Truman, Ignatius, and Julie Marsden in a red dress at the Olympus Ball. This is 1992, Dumpling, 1992, not the Dark Ages. I learned to acclimate, even found charm in the Lake Forest Plaza Mall, its food court a cheap haven when I could find pleasure in nothing. Chris and money burning holes in my pockets, finally going for broke. Maison Blanche, mon amour. On TV, helicopters hovered over the flooded mall, waist-deep black water, tattered roof waving white flags, and although it had been 10 years since I'd set foot there, my hand traced the place where I'd walked to shake Chris off. I should have called him then, when he was alive and not crazy. I know that now, driving past the place where the mall used to stand, swept off the earth as if some angry God's hand descended and cleared a table. And I will close with this. This is called Confirmed Bachelor. Now that I've given up, I'm gonna start again. Now that I've given up on a ring, happily ever after rocking chair, wet dreams and ex-boyfriend epiphanies, I repress myself. One cardigan away from 1954 favorite uncle who rarely visits. Internet is the new speakeasy, tiny sizzling neon arrow pointing downstairs for doorway tugs and fumbles. Dark bricks scrape my knuckles as I surrender to the no-name night.